John D. Rockefeller, in full John Davison Rockefeller, born July 8, 1839, Richford, New York, U.S., died May 23, 1937, Ormond Beach, Florida, American industrialist and philanthropist, founder of the Standard Oil Company, which dominated the oil industry and was the first great U.S. business trust. The success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. After it is all over, the religion of man is his most important possession. I have ways of making money that you know nothing of. There is nothing in this world that can compare with the Christian fellowship, nothing that can satisfy but Christ. We are never too old to study the Bible. Each time the lessons are studied comes some new meaning, some new thought which will make us better. When work goes out of style, we may expect to see civilization totter and fall. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. I believe that the power to make money is a gift from God. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee, and I will pay more for that ability than for any other under the sun. The only question with wealth is, what do you do with it? The way to make money is to buy when blood is running in the streets. The most important thing for a young man is to establish credit, a reputation and character. I can think of nothing less pleasurable than a life devoted to pleasure. Competition is a sin. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Good management consists in showing average people how to do the work of superior people. I can think of nothing less pleasurable than a life devoted to pleasure. God gave me my money. Do you know what would hurt grandfather a great deal? To know that any of you boys should become wasteful, extravagant, careless with his money. Do not many of us who fail to achieve big things, fail because we lack concentration, the art of concentrating the mind on the thing to be done at the proper time and to the exclusion of everything else? A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. If he feels rich on $10, and has everything else he desires, he really is rich. A man of words and not of deeds is like a garden full of weeds. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. Every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. I had no ambition to make a fortune. Mere money-making has never been my goal, I had an ambition to build. Don't blame the marketing department. The buck stops with the chief executive. Charity is injurious unless it helps the recipient to become independent of it. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I know of nothing more despicable and pathetic than a man who devotes all the hours of the waking day to the making of money for money's sake. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living. It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great.